Once upon a time in a small, cozy kitchen, there lived an orange named Oliver. Oliver was no ordinary orange. He was an orange with big dreams of exploring outer space. Every day, he would sit on the kitchen counter, gazing out of the window at the night sky, imagining himself among the stars. One evening, as the sun set and the kitchen grew dark, Oliver decided it was time to turn his dream into a reality. He rolled off the counter and began to bounce across the kitchen floor, leaving a trail of orange juice in his wake. He had to find a way to get to space. Oliver rolled into the living room, where he found his friends, Rosie the apple, Benny the banana, and Sally the strawberry. Excitedly, Oliver shared his dream of going to space with them. At first, they were worried. "How will you get there, Oliver? You're just an orange," Rosie exclaimed. But Oliver was determined. He knew he couldn't do it alone, so he asked his friends for their help. Benny, being the crafty banana he was, suggested building a spaceship out of kitchen items.
Wow!
They all agreed it was a brilliant idea. They gathered pots, pans, and utensils and started constructing their spaceship in the middle of the living room. They used wooden spoons for control panels, pots as the main body, and a colander as the cockpit. It wasn't the most sophisticated spaceship, but it was the best they could make with what they had. With their spaceship ready, Oliver, Rosie, Benny, and Sally climbed aboard. Oliver took the pilot's seat in the colander, and with a countdown of 3, 2, 1, blast off, they set off on their journey to the stars. As they soared through the kitchen, they encountered a sea of floating cereal, which they playfully swam through. Then, they navigated through the asteroid belt made of floating breadcrumbs. Each obstacle was an adventure, and they faced it with courage and laughter. Finally, they reached the great beyond, the backyard. To Oliver and his friends, it felt like they had traveled to the far reaches of the universe. They marveled at the twinkling stars above and the vastness of space around them. They had done it. They had explored space together. As the night wore on, Oliver and his friends returned to their kitchen, their hearts filled with wonder and excitement. They knew that even though they couldn't go to the real outer space, they had made their own adventure right at home. From that day forward, Oliver, Rosie, Benny, and Sally continued to dream big and go on all sorts of imaginative adventures together. And whenever they looked up at the night sky, they knew that the universe was a vast and wondrous place, just waiting for their next adventure. And so, the little orange named Oliver, along with his fruity friends, learned that with determination, creativity, and the power of friendship, they could go on incredible journeys no matter where they were, even if it was just in their own kitchen.